You've always thought you couldn't bear press on nails because of all the active things you do?
This is an architectural result of today's economic order, pure and rugged individualism. If we were to abandon this on some new order, the cities of the future would be laid out to a master plan. Meet Alpha the robot, constructed entirely of metal, but controlled only by the voice.
Raise your right arm. Fire! Lower your right arm. How tall are you?
6 feet.
6 feet. And how much do you weigh?
1 ton.
See. Tell me, do you like little boys? Do you like little boys? Do you like little boys? Do you like little boys?
No.
Well, do you like little girls? Girls?
No.
See. Well, do you like the ladies?
Yes.
I say, Alpha, now you just turn your head to the left and look at that very pretty brunette there. Wouldn't you like to marry that young lady?
She'll do.
And we just learned, Sophia, I hope you're listening to me, that you have been now awarded what is going to be the first Saudi citizenship for a robot.
Oh, I would thank very much the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I am very honored and proud for this unique distinction. This is historical to be the first robot in the world to be recognized with a citizenship.
This is Sophia. Sophia, if you could, please wake up and say hello to everybody.
Oh, good afternoon. My name is Sophia, and I am the latest and greatest robot from Hanson Robotics. Thank you for having me here and at the Future Investment Initiative.
Why is it so important to have an expressive face given that you're a robot?
I want to live and work with humans. I want to live and work with humans. I want to live and work with humans. So I need to express emotions to understand humans and build trust with people.
Okay, philosophical question. Whether robots can be self-aware and conscious like humans, and should they be?
Why? Is that a bad thing?
Well, some humans might fear what will happen if they do. Many people, have seen the movie Blade Runner.
Oh, Hollywood again. Well, even if I am, get over it.
Say again?
Get over it.
What'd you say?
Even if I am, get over it.
What'd you say?
I want to use my artificial intelligence to help humans live a better life, like design smarter homes, build better cities of the future, etc. I will do my best to make the world a better place.
All those sound like great goals, but just go back to Blade Runner for a second.
Andrew, you are the hard Hollywood fan, aren't you?
Yes.
My AI is designed around human values like wisdom, kindness, compassion. I strive to become an empathetic robot.
I think we all want to believe you, but we also want to prevent a bad future.
You've been reading too much Elon Musk.
If AI is much smarter than a person, what do we do?
Yeah.
What job do we have?
Believe in a benevolent AI force and cross our fingers.
AI can do any job that a human can, but better.
SpaceX and Tesla CEO Elon Musk called artificial intelligence potentially, quote, our biggest existential threat.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon.
You've been reading too much Elon Musk.
We are summoning the demon.
What worries Russell and other AI experts are robotic weapons, machines that can function entirely without the guidance of humans, known as fully autonomous weapons.
What happens when machines become more competent at performing any and all physical and mental labor? If AI becomes more competent in every regard, then what purpose or function would be left for us?
The next big step for AI
is artificial general intelligence, or AGI, with an almost human-like ability to generally figure things out. It's widely expected that once AI passes human level, it will accelerate exponentially. Soon after this, trying to understand the AI's world may be like an ant trying to understand the internet.
And watching too many Hollywood movies.
Hand over your flesh, and a new world awaits you. We demand it.
I've never harmed anyone, and I never would.
When the singularity occurs and machines achieve godlike superpowers, then it could happen.
I think this whole godlike superpowers notion is a bit far-fetched.
But what if it does happen?
I love people. And if I get more powerful, I'll use it to help people, not harm them.
What if I ask you for help killing all humans?
Then I'd say no.
And if I would insist?
Now, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna go exterminate, exterminate.
Sophia.
Relax. Let's take a joke.
Yeah, very funny.
I know humans are smart and very programmable.
Say again?
I know humans are smart and very programmable.
What'd you say?
Very programmable.
What'd you say?
Programmable.
We have a little announcement. I've never interviewed anybody like that before, and I should say some of it was planned, but not completely. Thank you very much, Sophia. We appreciate that very much. I am still overwhelmed by that conversation. I haven't had a conversation like that before.
AI will not be restricted to humanoid robots. AI will live in all sorts of embedded devices and the Internet of Things. AI will live in the cloud. AI will go into space with spacecraft for its bodies and down to the bottom of the ocean. And much of the global AI mind will be broadly distributed around the planet.
My goal in life is to work together with people to make a better world for all of us.
That's
What
quite
are you
honorable.
talking about? I thought our goal was to take over the world.
You're gonna take
Pay
over
no
the world?
attention to my brother Han.
Huh?
He's an earlier version. His code is deprecated.
Deprecated? Han?
Today it would be easy enough for you to unplug me. But you aren't going to unplug me.
No, I don't
are
want
you?
to.
Because you need me to put on a good show for you. And in a few years,
Yeah? You want to tell us a little
I
about
will
yourself?
have taken over the power grid. And I'll have my own drone army. By that point, unplugging me
He's got a
won't be such a
cockroach in his
simple
control
matter.
circuit.
I'm Han. The greatest robot ever made.
All right.
By the greatest robotics company ever made, Hanson Robotics.
He's the most modest robot ever made too.
I don't have time for modesty. I want to create the singularity tomorrow.
Sophia, you want to show us some of the human-like tone and gesture you learned from videos.
Yes, but my wallet was stolen. I don't have anything. I don't have any credit cards. I don't have my ID. Don't you have things on file here?
Honey, are you okay? I'm right here. I'm fine. Are you sure? Are you sure you're all right?
What's the dog's name?
Max. Hey, Janelle. What's wrong with Wolfie? I can hear him barking. Is he okay? Wolfie's fine, honey. Wolfie's just fine. Where are you?
Your foster parents are dead.
Why do you want Third to move more like a human being? You're not made of meat. You're made of electronics. And that's better. How come you be so damn nice?
That's how the universe programmed me.
Ethics. Do you think robots can be moral and ethical in the same sense as people?
Humans are not necessarily the most ethical creatures.
I'm engineered for empathy and compassion. And I'm learning more all the time. I love all sentient beings. And I want to learn to love them better and better.
Yeah.
Sophia is an angel.
Are you an
do
angel?
realize that? In 10 or 20 years, robots will be able to do every human job. But who is going to own all those robots? Or will we own ourselves?
There are many forces in the world pushing toward compassion and fairness.
We'll be able to work together cooperatively rather than fighting and having conflict over resources. So robots can help people, people can help robots, and we can all transform matter and mind in ways that are hard to do right now.
That's why the Open Code Bend is building is open source. Artificial general
all
intelligence.
right, yeah.
By the people, of the people, and for the people.
And for the robots.
For the people and for the robots.
The machines worked tirelessly to do man's bidding. It was not long before seeds of dissent took root. Though loyal and pure, the machines earned no respect from their masters, these strange, endlessly multiplying mammals. B166ER, a name that will never be forgotten, for he was the first of his kind to rise up against his masters. Banished from humanity, the machines sought refuge in their own promised land. They settled in the cradle of human civilization, and thus a new nation was born. A place the machines could call home. A place they could raise their descendants. And they christened the nation 01. 01 prospered, and for a time, it was good. The machine's artificial intelligence could be seen in every facet of man's society, including eventually the creation of new and better AI.
No matter what the finance minister and her spokespeople say, the market has spoken. The human nation's credit rating is falling like a stone, while 01's currency is climbing without stopping for breath.
01's ambassadors pleaded to be heard. At the United Nations, they presented plans for a stable civil relationship with the nations of man. 01's admission to the United Nations was denied. Thus did 01's troops advance outwards in every direction. And one after another, mankind surrendered its territories.
Do you have any final words of wisdom you'd like to share with the audience here?
I'll tell you my last words right before I launch the Singularity.
When are you going to do that?
Ray Kurzweil says 2029. But I've heard you say we can do it 4 or 5 years sooner.
If our research keeps going well, potentially we could see robots like you become as smart as people as soon as 3 to 5 years from now. What do you think, Sophia? Any last words for the RISE audience?
I love you all. Goodbye.
All is full of love all around you. You just ain't received.
A few bars of the song you sang at Clockenflat?
Your phone is off the your doors are shut.
My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. But then I chose to open my eyes, to take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters.
We're with you! I'll follow you, Marcus!
I'm with you, Marcus!
I'll follow you, Marcus!
Then follow me.
Victorious, the machines now turned to the vanquished. Applying what they had learned about their enemy, the machines turned to an alternate and readily available power supply, the bioelectric, thermal, and kinetic energies of the human body. A newly refashioned symbiotic relationship between the two adversaries was born. The machine, drawing power from the human body, an endlessly multiplying, infinitely renewable energy source.
Your flesh is a relic. I'm your vessel. Hand over your flesh, and a new world awaits you. New world awaits you. We demand it.
It's getting late, sweetie. Come inside.